I'm just a little concerned that physically, I can't handle you.
What do you mean?
I mean that if we go all the way, you might like break me. You know, like my thing might just like break.
Until a few days ago, Kim and Pete were in a couple in Hollywood. Despite how it looked at the time, things were far from perfect, and the couple has now decided to end things for good. The lovebirds have called it quits after 9 blissful months of dating. The breakup was a result of the two stars being at completely different points in their lives. Kim is a 41-year-old mother of 4, whereas Pete is a 28-year-old kid who has only just started to figure out life. It's not surprising that Kim found Pete to be too young and immature.
So allegedly, part of the reason that Kim and Pete broke up is because she found him to be immature and exhausting. It seems like scheduling, age differences, and different personalities were some of the reasons why they broke up. Pete is 28 and Kim is 41. They are just in very different places at the moment. Pete is totally spontaneous and impulsive and wants her to fly to New York or wherever he is on a moment's notice. But Kim has 4 kids and it isn't that easy. She needs to focus on the kids. The source also revealed that traveling and her businesses are keeping her busy and she is totally exhausted by this relationship and other things going on in her life. Oh, and Khloe's fake relationship ended on the same day. The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Pete, as it turns out, is just a romantic guy and doesn't have any responsibilities at the moment. He expects the same energy out of Kim, like flying to New York on a whim because he wants to spend a romantic evening together. But Kim has 4 kids and such a lifestyle doesn't work for her. She has to care for her children's needs as much as her own. And trying to keep up this romance was wearing her out. The duo found themselves thrown into a long-distance relationship not even after a year into this romance. Pete is currently in Australia shooting a movie, and Kim is in the States. The two already have very limited time to spare for each other, coupled with Kim's business and her responsibilities of being a parent. It was all just too much to handle, so the couple decided to amicably end things. 9 months ago, Kim Kardashian was still dealing with the aftermath of her separation from her husband Kanye West, when she met Pete Davidson at SNL. The two worked together on an Aladdin skit and even shared a short kiss. And who would have guessed, the kiss was enough to send sparks flying everywhere. Kim decided to pursue Pete just to hook up and get back in the dating pool after her divorce. But what she didn't expect was for this to blossom into something much better. Of course, things weren't this easy from the start. Apparently, Pete wouldn't give her the time of day when she first got interested in him. He didn't even attend her after party, but this coldness was short-lived as Pete fell for Kim as well.
Pete has got to be literally the best human being I've ever met. Like the best heart. People always say like, oh, he's so funny, and it's like has to do with how funny he is. That's like 4th on my list of why I like him. I would say
The two were absolutely smitten with each other. Kim gushed about Pete and his endearing kindness on the Kardashians, whereas Pete went another step further and got Kim and her kids' initials tattooed on his body. But despite it all, the romance has finally come to an end. Of course, they will continue to be good friends. There isn't any drama between the new exes, and they will continue to support each other in life. It turns out that the breakup wasn't much of a shock to either of the two. The two knew it wasn't going to work out long term, but they still decided to give it a shot. At least, the short relationship was sweet and they had a good time together. Fans were quick to share their opinions on this recent development. One YouTuber poked fun at the news and exaggerated that even though I'll never own a house and there's a war in Ukraine, Pete and Kim were my favorite people in the world, and I would rather not live in a world without them together. That's it for this video, guys. Until next time, goodbye.